Man, we're having some real trouble on this.
Hey guys, Chris Fix here, and today I'm gonna...
Today is an exciting day because today we are going to be installing this hybrid racing cold air intake on my 8th gen Civic SI. Okay, now that we got the car up in the air, first thing we gotta do is take off this snorkel and this air box. Alright, next thing we're going to do here is take off the air box. Won't be needing this anymore. The battery is actually blocking this from coming out, so you gotta take the battery out. Which you have to do with the battery relocation kit provided by Hybrid Racing. There's a bracket right down in here that holds this together and another 10 mil right there. Now while I'm doing this intake, my buddy is actually working on his car too, so let's take a look at what he's doing. What you doing over here, Eli?
I'm cutting this tint.
The Jag? What kind of tint is this?
This is a chrome tint. Everybody has black tint, so I figured I'd go a little different. Get some chrome tint. It's only about 50%, but from the outside, when the light shines on it, it looks darker.
Alright, so what I gotta do here now is I gotta take off this bracket and this bracket right here so I can make room for the battery relocation kit. Alright, so for that battery bracket there's a bolt here, and then there's 2 more hidden under here. Next we got to take out the rest of the snorkel, then we can start putting in the cold air intake. So what comes in the Hybrid Racing cold air intake? Got some hoses, got your filter, got some couplers, got your battery relocator, big old hose, coolant hose, and the hydro bypass. Oh, and of course, get a sticker. First thing on the Hybrid Racing Kit I have to install is the battery relocation kit. I think it's supposed to line up with the OEM bolt holes. Alright, so I have an important tip for anyone who's actually putting in the hybrid racing cold air intake on an 8th gen Civic. After you take everything out, right here there's going to be a ground and a harness. And the harness leads under the frame to a plug right there. And with those in place, they actually won't let this sit flush. So what we did is we relocated a ground to right here, like the ground that sits normally right there. We relocated right here. We're going to put some foam to protect it. Probably come back later and put like some more dense foam just along this line. That way it'll protect it from chafing. Relocated the ground here, and this harness here that I said that goes under, it's going to have to go over the battery to connect into there. But this way, this will sit flush. And that's how the battery is going to sit in the car. And when I said about that harness, it does have to go over the battery, and it'll sit right down through there and clip into the clip that's right under here. And that's how it's going to sit in the car. Alright, it's actually update on the battery. We actually get to flip it around because this here would not reach here because it would tie on here. So like again, like I said, the grounds that were behind this bracket we had to relocate to here, and the harness that would go under this chassis we relocated on top of the battery and just fed it through. So we flipped the battery around, relocated this ground to the battery from here to here, which goes to this ground, which goes straight to the chassis. So this way this is all grounded and good to go. Next, we're going to finish putting on the intake.
So darling, take my hand, you got to understand. I don't wanna just be friends. Come away with me and live my fantasy. I don't wanna just be friends. So darling, take my hand, you got to understand. I don't wanna just be friends. Come away with me and live my fantasy. I don't
This is what the car looks like now. The new intake comes here through the wheel well. Sitting right here. I'm going to get one of those old water shields put here just in case. Yeah, it's looking good. Definitely looking good. Now just waiting for that coolant to bubble up. We're going to get some drive-by video soon. You? The guy she told you not to worry about.
Ooh, man, it makes me a little worried there.
This would be a medical condition.
Call that schlong.
Schlong.
You're gonna have to take that schmeat somewhere else.